off.
And we're off.
And we're off.
And the race is on.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Episode 3.
Not the Revenge of the Sith.
I wish it was.
That would be, we'd be fighting each other.
That's fine.
Why is, what? How's that fine?
Am I Ewan McGregor?
I mean, you want to be Ewan McGregor.
I want to be a lot of things with Ewan McGregor. Anyway, welcome back.
Shake my head, folks.
I cannot believe that you came back for a third episode, honestly. Not you, but like you as in the listeners. Yes, you, the listener, not my partner. But here we are.
Yep, we're back.
That's me. It's me, Slinky. It's me, your girl.
Slank.
And
it's me, PB Gouch.
Your boy.
Yes, sir.
PB Gaucho.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got my fucking sombrero on and my fucking maracas.
Your poncho?
And my poncho. All up in the back of my burro.
So.
Sorry if that offends any of you Hispanic people out there, but I think it's funny.
There you have it.
Anybody ever seen The Good, Bad, and the Ugly? Great movie. Great film.
I've never seen
Spaghetti westerns.
Never seen it.
One Clint Eastwood. Clint.
Get on down there, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood, he'd make a pretty good cowboy movie.
They're one of Clint Eastwood's best films. The whole trilogy of It's a Fistful of Dollars and a few dollars more than The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. All great. All shot in Italy, actually. And everybody in there speaks Italian except for Clint Eastwood, and it's really weird to watch it because everybody's like trying to talk and like their mouths don't match what they're saying except for Clint Eastwood, so it's really bizarre. That's
another reason why I won't watch it.
And they do a Civil War part in the third one in Italy.
A Civil War in Italy?
No. The movie takes place in a Civil War in America, but they're shooting it in Italy, so it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess if you think that hard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
anyway. Episode 2.
Oh yeah.
Episode 2 came out. Well, Monday. At this point, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
By the time we record this, it'll be 2 weeks ago.
We are recording right now.
I meant by the time we release it. Obviously.
That's what you said. That. Continue, please.
Anyway, episode 2. Listen up. We didn't get shit for downloads for episode 2.
Boo.
And we're kind of bummed about it.
I am very bummed about it, actually.
So we need to know why not. Was it the topic ideas?
I hope not.
Was it just that we suck?
I don't think it's because we suck.
It might be.
I don't think so because we do. We talk about some good stuff sometimes. We just ramble.
I think we do. I think we talk about good stuff.
I think the last episode was good. Just got too hung up on the topic I was talking about. It took a while, but I mean, it was an interesting topic. I think
it is
because a lot of people talk about that. What I was talking about.
So maybe let us know. Do we need to cut down on certain lengths of time? Is it because it was too intimidating that it was an hour and a half long?
I don't think the word will be intimidating. I think they were like.
Did you get bored with it? Like we just want to know. We want to make it better for you. We want you to listen. That's kind of the whole point of this. So we are open to criticism. So we just need you guys to actually reach out and criticize us.
Yeah, again, email us. Hit us up on
critique
Twitter.
Us is really.
Yeah, critique.
Yeah, don't criticize.
Yeah, feedback, really.
Yeah. We just need feedback. We need you to follow us on social media. We need to hear from you guys, or else we're just going to keep spinning our wheels here.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep going at it. Regardless, honestly.
Yeah, we're having fun, so we're going to keep doing this regardless, but we still want it to be an enjoyable experience for you guys. So, again, we'll do a call to action at the end of the episode with all of our...
What does that mean?
That's what they always say, like...
Who's they?
Like, people who do social media, like, promoting, like, people who are, like, podcasters, they do the call to action is when they're like, so... Here, like us, like and subscribe and follow us and all that shit. Is the call to click the bell whenever it's on YouTube.
I hate clicking the bell. Let me see when I not watch the fucking video even more than I did before. I hate it.
I hate the
Please,
click
you
the
guys
bell.
You need to. You need to subscribe. I don't need to do jack shit, mate.
But you guys need to. We don't need. We need you guys
to at least listen and download.
Yeah, we do.
And get us going, and
help us out. Tell people.
Yeah, like
spread the word.
Yeah, spread the word. Yeah, get us out there. If I can tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Word of mouth. Word of mouth advertising.
Mouth of the word. Okay. Bird is the word, and so is the Greasy Geesies.
Open mouth.
Don't even. Don't even. I will lose it.
The open mouth choke.
The open mouth choke. This
bitch. That's me.
This bitch. That's me.
That's what he was about
third
to say.
person.
That's what he was about to say.
Said this.
Me. Sling to the link. Sling to the bink. Sling to the dink. What? Oh, definitely dink. What should it be? Sling to the mink?
Just stop. Okay, he just not slink to the mink.
I think I like sling to the dink.
Slink to the fucking sink.
I like sling to the dink. Anyway, I'm not trying to make up another new nickname for myself.
Thank fuck.
However, speaking of episode 2, we talked a lot about our favorite listener.
Oh yeah, the
our Frenchman.
Our Frenchman.
And
sadly to say,
he was not French.
It was actually just a buddy of mine using a VPN, and it said he was in France. And I did that because he likes to live stream the UFC fights illegally. So yeah.
Sad.
That is sad. So
we do not have a listener from France.
He texted me saying, "Oh my god, I'm dying right now listening to this because I'm the guy from France because that's where my VPN is set up." I was like, "You dick!" I was so bummed out.
For the record, I even asked him to double check. He does not have a French laugh.
He does not.
So
I don't know how he laughs like. It's hard to say, but I don't know.
Not like a Frenchman.
But he cracks me up though. It's one of my best friends.
So real sad, but it's cool, you know.
And if you're listening, you know who you are. Fuck yourself. Love, PB Gouch.
I can't really say that. I don't even know him.
You could though, whatever.
All right, well, fuck you. And I'm gonna feel that way basically until one of these days we'll get him on here. We'll do guests eventually.
He's not worth the time, honestly.
Well,
him and his him and his fucking widow speak.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. I love your widow speak.
Oh no. I am not privy to this inside joke, but I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Oh, it's obvious as fuck.
Oh no.
It's super obvious. It's like,
oh, guys, here's our real call to action. We got this friend, right?
Well, friend, quotation marks, but
he's the buddy. We say he's our friend, but he
like
doesn't even listen
friend.
to our podcast. Yeah. So,
well, he doesn't listen to anything because he's too busy with his head in the fucking tailpipe. Go on, please.
So, our buddy here, real nice guy, good guy, late 20s. In case you're wondering how old he is.
Yeah, he turns 29 at the beginning of March.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he just told me that. He actually just told me that today.
We'll have to get him something. We got him a Christmas present. I don't know.
Yeah, like that fucking Lego kit.
But great guy. He really is. He's a good guy. He's funny. He just has this habit of only talking about the same 4 things over and over again.
Yeah.
Which is
cars, guns, planes.
And Star Wars.
I like Star Wars.
But that's cool with us because we're big Star Wars fans.
But occasionally talk about anime.
Yeah, talk about video games.
I talk about video games, but mainly it's cars
and planes.
It's
and
basically
guns.
Automobiles and vehicles.
We think he wants to fuck them,
yeah,
but it's cool.
Yeah, he's definitely into fucking mechanical beings, especially Transformers.
So let me tell you, you got any ladies out there? You know any ladies who might have a metal vagina
or a car fetish? Planes or guns, either or.
Let us know because we got the guy. Yes, Muff Von Clutch is his nickname. Muffler Von Clutchner is his real whole name.
His real first name is Muffler Von Clutchler.
That's what we named him.
That's what she named him.
But we call him Muff Von Clutch for short.
Or Muff Von C, kind of like Cat Von D.
Cat Von D and Muff Von C.
He doesn't have a fucking tattoo shop. He just has shitty cars he doesn't work on.
You know, he came to us asking advice. Like there was some girl that he was interested in talking to. And came to us for advice, and we were like, dude, just do it. You know, you just got to go for it. Just fucking go. And we went on full steam ahead trying to help this guy out, trying to help him like, hey, get on Tinder, do something. You found some girl for him.
Yeah, but that's a whole other story.
She was a crazy bitch.
Crazy. Yeah, she's not worth the time. Anyway, so the one chick I'm like, add her on Facebook. She had him on Facebook like the next day, and he's like, "No, I ain't got a chance with her." I'm like, "Dude, you got to take a risk." Like,
yeah, you have to.
Just be like, "Hey, like, what's up?" Like, she's like, "Oh, she told me she has all these guys post on her stuff and comment her and like all these likes and like all these guys." I'm like, "Yeah, but you could be the diamond in the rough."
Yeah,
like, you could be the guy who's like not trying.
He could be the needle in the haystack.
Yeah, you're right. Like you could, like you'd be like, just like.
He could be the guy who's trying to not to fuck her.
Because all these guys are trying. I mean, obviously he's trying to. That's
what I was like. Yeah, that's what I was yelling pussy at him.
Yeah, you were. Oh my god, yelling pussy so loud, so often around a lot of people. So I'm like, yeah, he could be the guy who's like not. All these guys are trying to fuck her and get her number, but you just don't have to just be the cool, calm, collected. You're like, hey, what's up?
Well, and the thing is that we told him, you know, just say, hey, haven't seen you since high school. How you been? And just reach out.
But he didn't want to.
He wouldn't even reach out to her.
I guess scared or just didn't have the balls to do it. Like it was just too much. Like I'm like, dude, you have nothing to lose.
Nothing.
Are you just gonna say, hey, she'll text you back? No big deal. He's like, well, unfair rejection. Like, I understand that. This
We
guy,
all get it.
yeah, especially in high school, the guy who was, you know,
A
just
stuttering fuck.
a stuttering fucking nerd. I wore glasses. I'd act, you know, overweight. Like, yeah, I get that. But then I'm just like, whatever, I'll ask. If not, no big deal. Like, you just get the fuck over because
That's life, dude.
Yeah, it's life.
You're gonna get rejected.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it
But
is. It doesn't matter if it's
you
a
keep asking
girl.
30 girls, one or two might say yes.
Yeah.
The odds are in your favor.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know about all the odds, but.
Well, no, not all the odds, but like eventually.
Eventually someone's gonna say yes.
Yeah, eventually. I mean,
you are somebody's type.
Yeah.
Everyone is somebody's type.
There's some people out there that fuck some ugly people. And
Oh
just
my
like,
God,
what the fuck?
really
Like, how did that
ugly
happen?
It always amazes me when
Right.
you see like someone who's like fucking a 10 and then you see them and they're with
Like a
like
fucking
a
2.
4 and you're like, oh, they must have a really good personality.
Or they get a lot of money, or they got a big dick, or she just gives really good slop jobs.
Anyway, anyone out there interested in our buddy Muff Von Clutch, reach out.
Yeah, email us, Twitter us, tweet us.
Twitter us.
Twitter, I don't do it.
I'm typically in charge of our social media
Thank fuck for that.
pages, which I don't even have any of my own social media. I don't have any social media for myself, but I do it for the pod. So
Yeah, it sucks. I see so many videos on Facebook I want to like send you, and I can't.
you can send me a link.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can send me a link as long as it's not like on a private page. Then I can open up the link and it'll, if it's public, I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, got a fam.
Ugh.
I blame Alfonso. I used fam before I met Alfonso, but he says it all the time, and I fucking love it. Hey fam. I'm like, yo, MVC, chill.
He texted me the other night when I sent him that.
Lego thing.
Yeah, and he told me it took him 2 hours to get home and all this
Yeah,
shit.
he's talking about that. I asked him. He said it took 2 hours. Like, yeah, I know, I heard, and that's basically as much as I said about that.
He said, tomorrow might be interesting driving to work. And I said, please don't do anything fucking stupid, because, you know, I know how he is. And
I pray he does.
he said, I still haven't gone to Japan. I ain't dying till I go.
I would love to go to Japan.
I said, when you planning on doing that? And he said, I guess whenever COVID goes away, probably going to need to save a bit more money to buy shit and do other things. And I said, yeah, dude, that means you got to stop buying guns. and he said, a laughing face, said, I can't help it. I like my toys. And I said, how about you play with the ones you've already got for a little while? Then he started talking about this fucking AK that he bought, all that, sending me pictures of this AK, and I was just like, okay, Muff, gotta go, bye. I just stopped replying to him, really.
Bitch.
I cannot handle it. I can't handle it.
I know. I don't know how you talk about that. Like, dude, I can't even talk to him at work sometimes because it's like guns. I mean, like today.
Guns, cars, planes. Guns, cars, planes.
Yeah.
Planes, guards.
Guards.
Guns
Like
and cars in one.
Like a gun/fish.
He did tell us one time that he saw some guy with an AK with a pocket pussy attachment, and then I asked him if it was his.
I would not be surprised to find him dead in a car with a fucking gun in his hand and a fucking toy plane in his ass. I will not be surprised to find him dead like that.
We already asked him if he had a race car bed, a plastic race car bed.
He doesn't.
He does not.
I think he's lying though.
I bet he does.
I bet he got 2 of them. At least 2. Probably one in the garage
he has to have 2 put together because he's so fucking
He probably
tall.
sleeps in a garage next to his car so he can fucking pet it while he's trying to fucking sleep. Just rubbing the tire against his junk. Ah, yes.
Rubbing the tire against his
licking
junk?
the rim and shit.
I really hope he listens to this episode.
I really hope not, because he knows what we talked about. We'd be like,
we wouldn't.
I'm like, out there, they're like cars. I can't even introduce us.
He's like, wait a minute, this guy sounds awesome.
And then he comes next time, like, guys, why don't you fucking tell me about this dude? And like, Muff on C? Oh, dude, he's great.
We're like,
What's my other job?
You've heard us call you Muff on Clutch, right?
Oh, good on Muff on C. No, but yeah, he does. Talking about Star Wars is great, and I love Star Wars, but
yeah, but the problem is that he'll start talking about Star Wars, and then he'll get into like the fucking planes and shit and Star Wars, and then he'll go on, and then he just goes to regular planes.
Dude, he does. He just goes on. He just goes on and on. I like him though, but
he's great.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He just needs to get his head out of his fucking car and go
get his head out of his tailpipe.
Dude. Go get a girlfriend. He's like, I just don't want one right now.
Because I need to work on my car.
And he doesn't fucking anything. He's like, oh, but then everything with Biden broke down, so now I got to borrow this ammunition because he's gonna fucking start taxing guns you already own. I'm like, how you gonna tax guns you already own? Hey, I know you bought this, so I'm gonna tax it again. That'd be like buying a fucking car and being like, hey,
10 years later,
you in a car, so I'm gonna make you tax it again.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't know. Like I said,
it makes no sense.
I told you the other day, like I really feel like he's afraid that Biden is gonna personally show up to his fucking house and steal his guns from him and just be like, these are mine now, you can't have them.
He told me he'd go out in a blaze of glory. He tried to do that. And like, so I'm like, you're gonna really shoot people. You're gonna get basically destroyed by the U.S. government because they're gonna make you. They're gonna tax your guns. Like that's a bit much. But I mean, I don't know. I can't say because I don't have guns.
I don't either.
And this doesn't really pertain to me in any way.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. That doesn't mean come kill me.
You can't fight.
Wow.
Wow, it's true. I've seen your arms.
I could. You just told me the muscle.
I know, and you fucking told me you didn't.
Yeah, and then you were like, "No, it's right there. You could see it."
Well, yeah, you have muscle.
Can't take it back.
Moves your arms, you fucking dolt. I'm just kidding.
Guys, I'm weak.
And you don't even flex. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna flex. So I don't even know you do anything.
I'm not gonna flex.
I'm a fucking pussy.
I'm a grown, not a shower.
That doesn't make any sense either.
I know.
God, it makes no fucking sense with your life.
Never.
But
I used to be a lot stronger.
And then what?
I left the fire service and I wasn't doing training every week.
Use arms anymore? Your arms just quit being used? It's like you went to,
in comparison.
Well, yeah, but it's like you went into atrophy, though.
I didn't say that I'm a fucking actual, like a fucking blob.
I didn't say you did either, but
I just said that I used to be a lot stronger. I'm not as strong as I used to be because I don't train anymore. I used to train every single week, and I did it every single day in school for the last 2 years.
Okay, but your muscle doesn't just go away. You still use it, right?
Yeah, but not like I used to.
Okay, but
so you still lose. You can lose muscle strength. What the fuck do you think atrophy is?
Yeah,
just because it's not actual, like to the extreme of atrophy, it's the same fucking thing. Atrophy is literally muscle loss.
Okay. Whatever you say, I'll believe you. I don't.
I know you don't believe me.
I do believe you, but I was thinking talking at your ass like I am. But
lies.
But yeah, what are we talking about?
That we don't have a Frenchman.
Oh yeah, we have a Frenchman to fucking Muff on C.
Yeah. I don't know how we went from. Oh, we were talking about
my friend who has the widow's peak, and Muff on C has a widow's peak.
That's where
and a fucking neckbeard. I always stare at it now. I can't not look at it. I can't.
Do you still picture putting googly eyes on it?
I forgot all about that, dude. God, I'm a dead like. Hey, Muff on C, can I put googly eyes on your beard, on your neck beard? Dude, did you die that day when I seen that thing? You think his bush matches his neck beard?
I fucking did die. I did. I died. I laughed so hard.
Bad. Like, it's not just like to the Adam's apple. It's
he doesn't have a neck because it's all beard.
No.
It's all beard. And he's got a long ass neck. He's got a long ass neck and it's all beard.
It's like Littlefoot.
It's like
the beard.
It's like all the way down to his fucking collarbone.
Dude, it is. It's like his Adam apples covered. Like, dude, you need, like, do not like he shaved it like a couple months ago. And he's like,
and it was nice. He looked good.
Yeah, but he needs to shave his fucking neck beard again because it's so bad to look at. It just doesn't look. Because it's not like it's groomed and maintained either. It's like it's all shaved up and
it's
nice
not
thing
like,
organized. It's all just looking like a goddamn bush. It's like his bush below. Like his big old man on his fucking neck. He's got an Adam's bush on his
Adam's bush.
Instead of Adam's apple, he's got the whole fucking tree.
The whole fucking orchard. He's got an Adam's orchard.
Oh my god, Adam's orchard. It sounds like a fucking beer.
It does.
Orchard.
Oh shit. All that said, just to say.
If you listen to this, Muff on C, shave your neck beard.
We say all of this just to say, someone out there, we need you to get your fuck on with Muff on C.
Please, dude. God, he needs his dick sucked so bad.
He needs it fucking gargled.
Something touched. If anything, fucking
his balls.
Just
he needs his balls.
Whispered on
he
something.
Needs his balls fondled. We need someone out there to fondle Muff on C's balls.
He needs to get it just touched or like grazed upon.
Just graze. We need someone to come on and graze upon his balls.
Just swipe it real quick with your hand.
Yeah, and neither of us are willing to take the take it for the team.
No, especially not neither of us ever.
Mm-mm.
I'd rather fucking die than do that. Like either fucking die or graze his fucking shaft. I'm like, nah, just fucking kill me.
I would love to see the person who comes up to you and is like, listen, here it is. Here's the deal. You either graze this guy's shaft or I put a bullet in your fucking brain.
Like,
and you're just like, fucking
load one up. Fucking racking up. Racking up.
Tell my wife I love her.
Clink, clink. Wow, son. Fucking bleed out. fucking just right to the fucking dome.
Who would do that? Me. I would.
I
I'd
hope you wouldn't shoot me.
like, listen, Muff on Clutch needs it bad.
Then you fucking touch me.
No, I'll kill myself.
Okay, do it. Like, kill yourself. Bye.
I'm like, either you graze a shaft or I have to kill both of us.
That'd be different. I don't want us to both die. What does Max if I
Either way,
anyway?
we've got the death pact.
Yeah, we have a death pact that if one of us dies, everyone has to kill themselves.
You guys gotta hold us to that.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Just don't hold us to that. I don't want to. It doesn't count if one of us gets murdered. Like if one of you guys comes and kills the other one.
No. That's not. It still counts if someone died. We made a pact, dude.
This is bullshit.
If you break it, I kill you, and I don't go with you. That's guys.
We're gonna rule hell together.
That's the punishment of breaking the pact.
We don't get to rule hell together.
Well, we do, but not at the time that we want to rule together. At the time.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense.
Made sense in my head. Because we got that ESP going.
We do have ESP sometimes.
We're like actually twins sometimes.
Sometimes.
We got that twin connection. We're like the fucking Wonder Twins.
Yeah, we laugh about. I don't know. It's just where we just connect in that sense. So just like, I don't know. We just fucking go, dude. Like I go, then you go. We just fucking just bounce off each other. That just never ends.
It doesn't.
Sometimes on a bad day, I'm like, you're trying to do it, but that's very rare and far between.
Yeah, even really when one of us is having a bad day, usually the other one cheers us up to the point where we're still able to do our stupid witty banter.
Yeah. There's never a time where we do talk about serious stuff, but then serious stuff becomes witty banter. Because serious stuff, we just laugh about serious stuff too.
It depends on how serious it is.
Oh yeah, but we still make jokes about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, that's how my defense mechanism.
Yeah, like, man, my mom just died. That sucks. She's probably getting by worms right now. Like, like I feel bad for you, son, but your fucking your mom's word food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, not that your mom's dead, but
my mom is very much alive. I just had dinner with her last night
at Perkins.
Yeah, we went to Perkins.
What'd you get? Did you get breakfast?
I got the
platter. The combo?
No, it was one of the scrambles.
What's that?
So it had
scrambled eggs.
No, it had like potatoes on the bottom and it's like smashed. Tater tots.
Like mashed potatoes?
No. It's like tater tots and they're just kind of like smashed. And then it had eggs and sausage and like a gravy, stuff like that on top.
Oh, I can't stand gravy.
I love gravy.
Let's cut your cornbread. But go on.
I am cornbread.
I know.
It was really good. And I had some pancakes on the side as well.
Fucking law. Dude, there's never a bad time for pancakes. I could be on my fucking deathbed like, yo, you want some pancakes? I'm like, yeah, I want some pancakes. Pour some fucking syrup on it, bro.
Yeah, I'll get you pancakes on your deathbed.
Dude, you're gonna die way before me.
Probably. Like now.
Like now. Like this, if I crushed you, it's like a choke on your empty mouth.
Open mouth choke.
I'm choking on air.
The open mouth choke.
DNR.
Just gonna get tattooed on my knuckles.
Oh, don't do that.
That would be terrible.
Somebody like, first I was like, no, look at your knuckles.
DNR. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not an official document.
No, it counts. It counts tattooed on the body.
It could stand for something else, though. Dick nuts rectum.
What the fuck? Oh, dick nuts rectum. Rectum nearly killed him.
So none of this was actually on our topic ideas for the day.
Yeah, see, I like our topics, but we can't not stay on topic because we ramble so much.
I know.
We just can't. Like, we would not make good, like...
It is really difficult.
Like, this is good, but it's just like, it's so hard for us to stay on topic because we just go back and forth with each other on topics, and we just bounce. We
would have to record for, like, 5 hours just to get enough content on one topic.
I don't know about all that, but, I mean...
We record for 2 hours.
And we got an hour and a half podcast out of it.
But it wasn't all about one topic.
It was a lot about one topic, but he wouldn't shut up to the whole thing. Made a topic of 20 minutes longer than it should have been.
It was probably longer.
Which I'm not complaining about because it's hilarious.
I think so.
It is.
But one of the things that is on our topic list is we found out the other day there is this girl that works at the same place we work at. Not someone that we work with directly, but there is someone who has, I swear to God, the other day wore these fake eyelashes that were like 5 fucking inches off her face.
I can't stand that
guys,
stuff,
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't understand.
It's not even attractive.
No. Okay, yeah, as a guy, tell me how you feel about that. How do you feel about fake eyelashes?
it's the same way I feel like women wearing clothes like
Wearing clothes.
wearing clothes like the whole point of the guy doing you, he doesn't give a fuck about the way you look or your clothes. He gives a fuck about getting your clothes off. So the more clothes means more work for the guy. But just like it doesn't. I don't know. Like that's just not what I'm into. Like I'm not into like the eye looks. I mean, it's nice if you're going to go out and you want to put like makeup on or whatever.
Yeah.
And this, that, and the other. But like, and I think you put on on a facade.
I don't mind the fake eyelashes that look real. But there are some that actually look natural genuine. And they look real. But like, and all it does is just kind of like fill them out a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like most just put on mascara to fill. Does the mascara do that? Like make them look fuller.
Yeah. If you have a good enough mascara.
Yeah, if it doesn't go gunky and fucking
right.
Crud it up.
Well, if you have a good brand, it doesn't. But most people aren't going to spend.
Not a sponsor.
Most people aren't going to spend the money to get really good.
I think mascara. If you're a woman who puts on a lot of makeup, you're probably going to go for the good stuff.
Maybe I don't know.
Like that one lady at work. That one old lady that came up to you the other day with the fucking.
Oh my god, her eyebrows were blue. Guys, her eyebrows were blue.
This bitch looks like a fucking Krusty the Clown doll.
I don't understand it. Her eyebrows were blue. They weren't like.
She had such gold eyes. It was so thick, and her mascara was just.
Everything was thick.
It was like tar. It was caked on this old bitch. It was
bad. It was bad. So bad. But honestly, like, I'm the worst person to talk to about this because I am far from super feminine. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I wear some makeup. Just like.
Does foundation count?
Foundation counts. It does.
Think
count.
So?
Yeah. But I wear foundation.
Or cover up. Is that the same thing or not?
No, like a cover up is like you would use. It's like a separate thing that is like a concealer.
What does that mean?
You try and conceal like breakouts and it reduces redness and stuff like that.
Isn't that what doesn't?
Foundation is more of like a base coat. So like it evens out your skin tone, which is why I wear it. Because my skin tone is kind of uneven. So I wear foundation because it evens out your whole skin tone. So everything is like one shade.
But you're just white.
Yeah.
Like, whiter than white. Like
true.
You almost blown the fucking door behind you. Like, so what two colors do you have besides white and eggshell white on your face? I don't even know.
A lot of like redness and pink.
It's because you're laughing so hard.
Like,
so you're
shit. No, it's real. I promise. This room has awful lighting. This room has awful lighting. So I wear foundation to kind of even everything out, and then I wear powder. I put powder on top because
I would never guess that.
My fucking skin is oily as shit. Doesn't matter what I do. I eat right. I can exercise.
Well, your skin's supposed to be
I can do
oily.
everything. Yeah, but mine is like sometimes my forehead feels like an oil slick.
Oh yeah, but it just means your oil. I mean,
yeah.
To.
So, but powder is supposed to help
keep it dry.
That. Yeah.
Okay.
So I wear foundation and powder. And then I put on eyeliner and a little bit of mascara, and that's it. I've never in my life.
You wear mascara?
Yeah.
I never guessed that either.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not right now. You're staring at me. I have zero makeup on right now.
Yeah, but you don't look any different at work, really.
Yeah. I definitely go for a natural makeup look instead of the fucking caked on.
Which is good, because that's like
fucking, what the hell is that called?
I don't wear makeup, bro. Clown kid.
Yeah, but they do the contouring.
Oh, they draw lines like right here.
Fuck that.
That looks so weird.
Funny story. I went to a Five Below one time because I was like, I'm gonna.
Five Below's so good.
Five Below is the shit, but I was like, they've got cheap makeup, and I just wanted to try out contouring. This was, yeah, it's a high-end dollar store where everything is at least
$5.
Yeah, $5 or less.
But it's really not.
Yeah, it's all dollar store shit, really.
Yeah, but better dollar store shit. Better quality squirt gun.
I actually got some of my old apartment. I had some decor. Squirt guns.
Pew, 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 pew. Draw, bitch.
Draw, motherfucker. So I went there and I was like, I want to try this whole contouring thing. I'll give it a shot. So I bought a bunch of makeup from Five Below because it was cheap. And I went home and I tried it one time and I actually felt like a clown. And I was like, fuck this. Number one, it took forever. Number two, it was fucking caked on my face just to try and do it right. And it didn't even look good.
But did you really know what you were doing to begin with? Or
I watched a couple YouTube videos.
So you really didn't know what you were doing?
No.
Winging it.
No.
Like throw to the wall, see if it sticks.
Not the point. Point is, contouring is a fucking joke. Just be natural.
Yeah, because
be yourself.
It's nice when you're going out. You're going out to like dinner or going out to like an event. Mm-hmm. It's nice to put on some makeup to look nice because you're going out.
Yeah.
Like there's someone who wear it every day because they just they feel like they don't look good without makeup, and that's just like I guess like a shame.
It's definitely a comfort thing. Like that's why I think a lot has
to do with just well, yours is like for like I guess you're doing yours for not necessarily like your mascara or your eyeshadow, but you're more for like your blemishes and stuff. Like you're doing it for like that reason. You're not doing it just to look, I guess, better to appease other people.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate, I guess.
But some women do just to be like, well, I have to wear makeup because I think I look bad the whole time because like people in society think I should wear makeup.
Yeah,
because I need to look good.
Yeah,
to please men. That's not the case. I think that's a bad like.
Yeah, truthfully, I do it because it makes me feel better. I don't really give a fuck what anyone else thinks.
That's true. That's fair.
So I do think that a big thing is that it's like a confidence thing.
It can be, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Especially like when I was in high school, I definitely had like bad acne and everything like that, and it becomes this crutch of like trying to cover, and you're a teenager, so you're trying to feel good about yourself, and you already feel like shit about yourself.
That's true.
And it then just becomes this crutch, and it becomes this thing that you're just used to, which is okay. Every morning I get up and I put makeup on and I go to school, and now as an adult, I get up in the morning, I put makeup on, and I go to work.
Yeah, but I guess...
But the people who spend 2 fucking hours getting ready in the morning can fuck off. Well, that is not necessary.
I know, like, my mom used to do that when her day was different, but, like, I think if you're, like, it applies more to, like, if you're single and you're, like, trying to, like, be presentable to put that kind of makeup on, but if you're, like, with somebody, then it just doesn't really, like...
Yeah, who the fuck do you have to impress?
Yeah, there's not really a pro to the situation. Like, I feel bad for women that have to do that because some women do think they have to put makeup on, and some people are like, I gotta wear makeup. Well, some women are just naturally like good looking.
Yeah,
they don't really need a lot of makeup. Yeah, it helps us like accentuate certain parts of your face and this and the other. But like,
and it does help kind of diminish blemishes, which even people who are naturally beautiful, like they have blemishes. Like it's just a thing. You have uneven skin. I mean, in real life, not like
well, I'm saying like, people on like cinematics and stuff. Oh, she looks like this, but that's what she.
They've always been photoshopped. This isn't like a new thing. It's like
this is so bad.
All of this came from this old bitch who just fucking wore a ridiculous amount of makeup, but.
A ridiculous amount.
It was about this bitch who had the 5-inch eyelashes.
Yeah.
So fake eyelashes, we don't support those here at Greasy Geesies podcast.
It's just too much. I mean,
especially
if you're at work, like
come on.
Yeah, it's not like you're like
you push a cart around all day, bitch. You don't need fake eyelashes. You're trying to impress
the fucking grocery guys that are there. Like,
anyway, she doesn't need these 5-inch long eyelashes.
They don't. You really don't, ladies. Just be you. Like, I'm glad that my wife doesn't wear a lot of makeup, really, and that's good because I want my daughter to think she has to wear a lot of makeup. To make think that she has to look beautiful. My daughter is fucking gorgeous. My daughter's a gorgeous little girl. Like,
she's so cute.
We have been blessed. Me and my wife have been blessed to have this fucking gorgeous daughter who has just natural beauty. And she has me and my wife's look. She looks just like my wife when she was a baby, and she looks like me too, and at some angles. But she gets tan so easily, and I'm so fucking jealous. My wife does. She'll be out for like 2 days and be fucking dark as fuck, and I'll just burn. Yeah. I'm like, I wish I had that kind of skin. I would love to be tan.
When I was a kid, I used to tan, and then I grew up, and now I'm literally just pasty white or red, and then it goes away. I burn, and then it goes away, and I'm just as white as I ever was.
Yeah, I get jealous because my wife and her will go out to Kings Island and go out there for like all summer, and they'll be dark as a motherfucker. You think they're in the fucking fields all day picking strawberries and shit. Like, and it's just. I wish I had that, and I don't. And I have a farmer's tan. That's really about it.
Yeah.
And I can't say my hands are tan because my hands are always in my pocket. So it's just like I got my forearms tan. That's really about it. I got that forearm tan going on.
So we started looking into fake eyelashes, and we heard this. I don't know what they call it. It's not really like a rumor. We read this
misinformation.
Yeah, we thought it was a fact. Found out later that it wasn't true.
Today, really?
Yeah, we found this out a while ago, and then found out today that it wasn't true. We had this on our list to talk about, and then I decided to Google it, and then found out that it was not true. So we looked up the history of fake eyelashes, and we read that they were invented by a prostitute in the 1800s, and they were invented to keep sperm out of
really?
That's what it said. It was fine, I'm sorry.
Splooge.
Sponge. It was they were designed to keep sponge out of the eyes of ladies of the evening, and they were called they were called cumbrellas. And That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That is pretty funny. Which then I came back to with my retort with that was, were people getting their faces busted on those days? So I don't think they were. I don't think they're trying to be like contraceptive like they were like today.
Contraceptive.
Well, I mean, because that's what
contraceptive is like.
Yeah, they're not have kids, so you're pulling out
and sponching on their face.
Yeah, I mean, you would. I mean, I guess you could be like, oh yeah, I mean, see that face black. So like, I don't think back then guys were doing that when they're fucking hookers in the middle of some saloon somewhere. Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know. It was the Wild West, man.
Because it wasn't. But there was no like, not recourse, but
repercussions.
Repercussions, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There was no fucking child support. There was no DNA testing. Who the fucking went to, and they wouldn't know the fucking difference. You know, they fucking blow loads all through town and fucking leave. And no one know a goddamn thing. So why would you fucking pull out and blab on some chick's face? It makes no sense. I'm just saying it makes sense. Why would you fucking pull out if you don't? There's no DNA testing.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying though?
I guess.
Thanks.
It does make sense.
Yeah, it makes fucking sense.
But it's still the funniest thing I've ever heard. So, long story short, we found out today that it's not actually true.
It's not.
That they were not invented by a prostitute, and they were not called cumbrellas. And honestly, I think now we should make them.
I
think
remix by Beyonce.
So Beyonce remixes Rihanna's song.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
It's Rihanna, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. See, I'm not good in the. Yeah. So that's a.
I think we should make them then. If they're not a thing, then we should make them.
Cumbrella, Ella, hey, you busting all in my face, yeah. I got that shit to protect my eyeballs from your sponge.
There we go. That can be our fucking like the song in the commercial.
What commercial?
We're gonna make a commercial because we're gonna make the product.
What product?
Cumbrellas.
What?
If they're not real, let's make them.
They're already real. They're called fucking eyelashes.
No, we gotta make a real one. Like, make real fake eyelashes.
Like a fucking lip? Like,
yeah.
You know, bro, it's just a big old fucking, like, piece of wood, like, piece of plastic hanging out their freaking eyebrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna...
Ladies of the evening, they'll love it.
I don't think they care. I don't really think they care.
I think they care.
I mean, I'm sure they do, but if you're taking the face, then you probably want it to be there, you know what I'm saying?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't take it in the face, so... But, like, I'm pretty sure that if you don't want to take it in the face, you just say, I'm not doing take it in the face. So let's talk about now.
The next thing on our list is Gina getting fired.
Oh, yeah, man. What's her name on the show? Cara Dune?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady from Mandalorian got from Disney because she was posting some stuff about Republicans being treated like Jews and
during the Holocaust
and Nazi politics, and that's just that's a bit much.
It is a bit much.
Well, it's cancel. It's cancel culture, and I don't like that.
I mean, I completely agree that cancel culture is bullshit, and I think people are way too offended. And social media has given these people this stupid platform to try and just be offended by anything and everything in the world.
Dude, they are, man. Everything offends people. Everything.
However, she's an idiot. And I will stand by this. I think a lot of situations, the people don't necessarily deserve the shit they get. But she fucking deserves this shit. I feel like. That's my personal opinion.
I feel like...
She signed a contract.
I understand signed a contract, and I get that. Like, I truly do. But, like, you can't really express yourself the way you should be able to because you have a job. Like, what if she was doing some shit at some party somewhere and got filmed doing it? Or she'd be fucking canceled then because, oh, well, we don't like that she got drunk as fucking line danced or, was doing fucking...
I think if she was only line dancing, it'd be fine. If she was fucking line dancing...
She was stripping on camera and somebody posted it on Facebook or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, the thing is, though, is that, like, this happens to regular people every day, too.
I know,
not just, like, fucking famous people.
Well, yeah, and it's bullshit, because you should be able to have an opinion still. It still works on players. I get canceled. Like, if Disney was so butthurt, like, they should just want to be like, hey, like, just post up like, hey, we don't agree with what she said.
But they've already done that. They did that the last time she did this shit. The first time she got in trouble for saying shit, I don't remember what she said, but she came out and said shit a couple months ago. That's where this whole controversy started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is not the first time she got in trouble. And they came out, they issued a statement saying that they don't agree with her. And they asked her to apologize. She refused to apologize.
You shouldn't have to apologize for your fucking opinion.
And then she kept fucking doing what they asked her. Please don't do. she's a fucking problem child. From a business standpoint, I don't blame them.
They're not gonna lose business because of that. They fucking they're Disney. It's not like some fucking mom and pop shop. It's fucking Disney though. You know
I get that, but I still feel
don't get it.
They have
you don't get it because you're arguing with me about it. Like, you're being a fuck.
They have the right to say, we don't want this person to work for us.
Yeah, they have to suck balls too. Okay.
They have every right. If they want to suck balls, they can suck balls.
I don't know. It's just a bit much. I think. I don't know. Like,
I think what she said was a bit much. If she wouldn't have fucking compared it to the fucking Holocaust, I don't think it would have been as big of a deal. But she took it farther than she needed to fucking take it.
Well, I mean, that's what she likes as being treated. I mean, that's the opinion, I guess.
Who gives a fuck about her opinion anyway? That's what I hate about social media. You have this fucking platform to think that everyone gives a fuck about your opinion. No one fucking cares.
And then here we are doing a podcast talking about our opinion.
But yeah,
you don't fucking care. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't expect that people give a fuck. I don't know.
I mean, I hope you would, since we're doing a podcast, and people, and the whole point of having a podcast is people give a fuck about what we're talking about. And so we get fucking viewers.
I don't know, dude. She's just, I don't know. I have a hard time feeling bad for people like that.
I don't say feel bad. It's just like the whole situation itself of you can't say something because then you get canceled, or you said this and that's offensive, so you're gonna get canceled. And it's like you can't watch a show because it might be canceled. The guy you like there might be gone. So they did some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when does it stop? What's next? Liam Neeson and his whole shit with Men in Black 4 that came out. Talking about one day he was 20s and his a really close friend of his got raped by an African American fellow, and so he like went in the streets for like a whole week, like not just hunting down, but like just hoping some black dude would like cross his path in his street so he could just beat the fuck out of him. And then he came back on TV and said, "Hey, like I went to a church and I know that part of me was wrong. Like I should have thought like that." Basically, like, apologize for it.
Okay, and what's your point?
Well, like I guess his point is like I guess he said that, but it was 20 years ago that this happened.
Yeah,
and he still got okay, we're gonna kick you out because you did some shit 20 years ago. That has nothing to do with nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but it's not like Liam Neeson isn't still like a fucking famous person. It's not like he really lost out on a bunch of money and he's ruined for life.
Well, I'm not saying that, but it's just the fucking not necessarily principle, but it's just like cancel something you did 20 years ago that you didn't do it like 2 months ago, 20-something years ago, and all of a sudden you get canceled because of some story you had from 20 years ago, and all of a sudden that's bad. Even though you said, hey, like I knew that was wrong with me, like I found help.
Yeah,
this, that, and the other, and you get canceled because we're not gonna hire you for this movie because of that.
I don't know. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like
I don't think you get what I'm saying.
No, I definitely get what you're saying.
Are you picking up what I'm throwing down?
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
I'm saying, sometimes tell me to fucking get off my shit. I don't know. Like, just cancel culture. It's just way too out of hand, and everybody's just so offended by everything. Like, grow a pair of fucking balls.
This is why I deleted all my social media. This is why I haven't had any social media until we started the pod up.
Dude,
because it's fucking stupid, and it's just like no one fucking cares about your opinion.
It's either being offended or like the whole positive vibe is just the opposite end.
Dude, everyone's
that's also
the
just
worst.
as gross. Oh well, be good and treat yourself and this and I'm like, I get that too, but like ease up there, bro. Okay, easy, John Lennon. Chill.
I want to see your accomplishments in life. I want to see the cool vacations you take. I want to see
that.
I want to see. I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. I want to see I want to see your kids grow up and do cool things. Share a funny story about something stupid your kid did every once in a while. Whatever. I enjoy that. And that's what social media originally was for. It was for an actual connection of people.
Posting fucking lyrics to songs.
Well, yeah, that was definitely us back in our day.
Back in your OG days of Facebook.
Yeah,
hey man, this song I had it'd be fucking lyrics for days.
Dude, lyrics. Before I deleted my Facebook and completely every fucking day, I was getting on my memories and deleting some stupid cringy ass post from that was song lyrics or like a lot of Dragon Ball Z quotes, dude, a lot of like Goku's fucking monologues, especially in the Frieza saga. I had a lot of them, and I would just be like, "Ooh," and I would just like delete all of the fucking cringy ass shit, and then I just ended up deleting my whole Facebook because I was like, "This is fucking dumb."
I was trying to wonder what Facebook was like before memes were a big thing.
We were on Facebook before.
I know, but can you remember what it was like before memes were on there?
Yeah.
Can you? I can't.
Yeah. It was boring as shit.
Yeah, exactly. I think on there. It
was boring.
I'd be like, hey guys, going to work. See you later.
It was literally
who
just...
fuck gives a goddamn... I be going to work.
Nobody.
No one gives
exactly
16 likes.
I never had any likes on my old shit. Never.
You suck.
I did suck.
No,
I
because
still
all your
do.
friends are fucking depressing fucks. You are like, I like that, but that I'm not gonna be conformist, bro. And like this shit like everybody else did. But not like also makes you conformist, so pick a side.
Basically Facebook
I
was
would
a
like
lot
your
of
things. I've been like, fuck yeah, dude, I love Goku. Click. Yeah, I love that scene. Send you a gift that doesn't exist yet.
There was a lot of writing back and forth on friends' walls because there was no comments. You couldn't comment on anything yet.
Yeah, see,
you literally just had to write back and forth, and you replied onto each other's walls. That's what it was. I had a lot of one-sided conversations that I would have to be like, "What in the fuck does this mean?" Because you couldn't see everything.
Yeah, you can see.
You would only saw what they wrote on your wall.
That's so bizarre. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
just like MySpace.
I loved MySpace.
Be hacking shit. I'd be like making my webpage look cool and this and the other.
Yeah, we were all into fucking coding before it was ever a thing.
It wasn't coding, you just copy and paste. You weren't like coding anything. You're just copy and paste and shit. So now people were just fucking typing shit out. Like,
fair.
You weren't necessarily coding.
No, but I mean,
you were just really copy and paste URLs and just fucking post them on there, whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah, but you could adjust things.
Yeah, you could. I remember I put my playlist on there. Like,
oh yeah,
people turn dude, I've this is and that's what I hate about MySpace. Like, you go on there as soon as you get on some fucking song, and scroll down and pause it, and there's videos and shit on there you like. I'm like, I wish I could log on my MySpace.
Same
and find it. Just gonna be like, wow, look at this.
Idiot.
I had Aquatine videos on there all the time, dude.
I used to do a lot of you do the notes, and I would do a lot of surveys. I would do surveys fucking constantly.
Oh God,
I loved doing the surveys.
Dude, I'm so glad I'm not a teenager.
Who was the last person you texted? What was the last movie you watched? What's your favorite movie?
What's your favorite color?
If you were, what was the last thing you ate? How many dicks did you eat?
6.
7 dicks.
Just tonight.
All the dicks. Fucking NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC all day.
I
mean, Backstreet Boys are good too, but NSYNC too.
Fucking Joey Fatone.
I don't know.
Joey Fatone, I love you.
Hard. Backstreet Boy was more like...
Everyone reach out to Joey Fatone and let him know that I love him.
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys are NSYNC was more like popish, and they're more up in the groove, while Backstreet Boys we're gonna talk about love songs and quit
that
playing Games on My Heart. Yeah, but NSYNC was more hardcore about it. They did other stuff that wasn't love songs. You know what I'm saying?
They did a lot of love songs.
They did, but they also did a lot of other stuff that wasn't. Well, Backstreet Boys seemed to be this main hey, I'm trying to get some I
had a dream about Nick Carter not that long ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's because we were talking about me the other day.
No, this was a couple months ago. I had a dream about Nick Carter.
He's a small cameo in Edward Scissorhands.
No, that's why we were talking about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't seen that movie.
I talk about Nick Carter a decent amount, actually, surprisingly, but I had a huge crush on Aaron Carter. But anyway.
Just fizzled out there, didn't you? Like pop rocks coming to an end.
That's me. My life.
That's you, Slinky. Do. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to our intermission. So please get up, grab a snack, get a drink, take a leak, and come on back.
And we're back.
And we're back, motherfucker! That's probably really loud.
We might have to cut that.
Yeah, we will. Cut all that.
Maybe. So we'll try that. We'll try that again. And we're back.
And we're back, folks.
We are back from intermission. Piss? How was your pee? Did it burn? Get that checked out.
Did you take a big old dump?
Did you take a shit?
Yeah, was a
I guess you could have. You really could have taken us with you.
Yeah, you could have.
Did you?
Did you?
Did you take us with you?
Did you think about us when you were fucking dropping a load?
Did you? Did you drop
blowing a load?
Take a.
I hope you're not blowing loads of this, because that'd be really odd. Maybe we're thinking about Muff on seeing and fucking rubbing tailpipes and neck beards and
rubbing
fucking this alien twig body rubbing against the car in oil like a fucking.
Would you guys be interested in watching that?
Yeah. Other people out here who love to fuck cars, because we're trying to get into the car fucking pornography business.
Is that a thing? Do you have any tips or tricks for us? Let us know.
They got some tips and tricks.
Send us a private message on that.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
definitely need a private message for that.
Do they?
Yeah, because I don't want it on our public shit. Don't just
That's a good point. Yeah.
So definitely send us a DM. Slide into our DMs.
Yeah, slide. Yeah,
slide right into a fucking cha-cha slide.
Just like you slide across your car. Your body's all oiled up.
Fucking Bo Duke right into our...
Bo Duke. Just a good old boy.
Bo Duke straight into our DMs.
Was Bo Duke the blonde or the brown?
Bo was the blonde.
Oh, yeah. So Bo and Luke Duke.
I had a crush on Bo.
Dude, who didn't have a crush? It seems like every time you talk about a guy in a fucking TV show, you had a crush on him.
I didn't have a crush on Luke.
Yeah, probably not.
I did not. I had a crush on Bo.
Okay.
John Schneider, who also played Clark's dad in Smallville.
Yep.
And they made quite a few Dukes of Hazzard jokes in there. And even cannot remember the guy's name who played Luke, but he had a guest appearance in Smallville.
I think Schneider actually has a few albums too. He does music. Which makes sense, because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Probably the only thing he really did besides, Dukes of Hazzard and Smallville.
He did quite a few movies and shows.
Okay, then I stand corrected then. Don't pay attention to me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a fucking
Idiot.
I'm a goddamn stupid asshole.
I'm a goddamn idiot.
So, on top of that, and cancel culture.
Oh, we still going on about that? I thought we stopped that at the admission.
Do we?
Intermission, not emission. I was thinking about emissions because I was thinking about Muff Von Clutch.
Think about Muff. I like that Paul. Just think about Muff, guys.
Thinking about Sweet Muff.
compared to Sour Muff.
Nobody wants a sour muff.
Sounds like a fucking blood strain. Yeah, we got that sour
We
muff,
got Sweet Muff and we got sour muff. Which one you want?
I got that sour D.
Get that sweet muff or you want that sour?
You want that OG
sour
muff?
puss.
That sour puss OG muff.
Sour puss muff.
So I saw the other day that they're going to make a new Star Wars Lego games, which I am very pumped about because they have 1 through 7, and then they haven't made 8 and 9. But apparently they come out 8 and 9 now, and I'm really stoked for them. So maybe they'll be good, unlike the fucking movies they made.
I doubt that. They're going to be exactly like the movie.
I was talking about that the other night about how, because I was trying to explain to my wife because she's never seen Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to explain 7, 8, 9 to her. I'm like, 7, 9 are basically playing on all the cameos of all the other actors.
Oh, 100%.
Like, they're going around all that shit, like Falcon and Lando and Han and Chewie and Leia and Luke. Like, it all revolves around that stuff, and everybody else is just like, just there for like, just to fill in the space.
It almost.
I think they bank too much on.
Yeah, and the problem is that the nostalgia factor is not enough.
It's not
to carry three movies. It's really not.
Number 8 is just a fucking car chase in space. That's all it is. They fucking the Empire, but the first we're about to get us. Let's fucking light speed. Oh no, we're running out of fuel. We have to go get some more. Oh, right behind us. Let's light speed jump again. Like it's not fun.
Let's be real. And the worst part is that they had great casting. They just had terrible characters.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's just the story is not good. Like,
no, it's not. That's what I'm saying.
It's going all around
the characters and the plot.
It's all going. Yeah, the plot was not good. It's all based on the nostalgic factor.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
If none of those movies had any of the original actors from 4, 5, and 6, then they probably either they would have been better or they would have bombed.
Well, they would have had to have been better because they would have had to actually make some sort of fucking storyline.
Yeah, but all you do is bring back these old characters and then basically based around them.
Yeah,
which to a point makes sense because you think they'd still be alive, but like
they just didn't do it in the right way. And honestly, they ruined it because now we've got like Carrie Fisher's not even alive anymore. Yeah. So then you've got like
there's Chewie.
No,
there's R2D2.
No, and Harrison Ford's never going to come back.
No, he's not. I think he's done. He's done doing it.
So, and especially like you basically ruined the nostalgia factor because now you can't try it again.
Right? Yeah. You just
because now half of them are dead, and the only one who's not dead is not going to come back.
Oh, Luke Skywalker.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Well, fucking Mark Hamill.
Okay, I forgot for some reason. Completely forgot about Mark Hamill.
One of the main characters in the original.
Yeah.
the Return of the Jedi. Yeah, the only fucking Jedi though.
Anyway. He's obviously the only one who's going to come back.
And Anthony Daniels playing C-3PO, and then fucking Ian McDiarmid, the Emperor. That was the most disappointing ending.
Oh my god!
Of any of them, dude.
It fucking
any
sucked. But the worst part is that when I first saw it, I fucking knew it was coming.
Yeah, dude.
I knew it. It was so obvious. And I'm one of those people that I guess movies, and right. I fucking drive people crazy because I can watch a movie that has twists and turns and
crannies
and like what's supposed to be an unexpected ending, and I can guess it, and it pisses people off.
Keep it to yourself, Samantha.
But that movie was so obvious. It was so obvious what was going to happen.
Yeah, the ending was just so like every bad guy could have created him again. You guys can think anybody different than Palpatine for the end.
No, they couldn't.
And that ending alone makes 1, 2, and 3, the prequels that everybody fucking hates on, look way better.
Okay, well, I love them anyway.
I love them too, but a lot of the older Star Wars fans like that in their 40s and stuff like, oh, they're garbage because this and the other. I'm like, no.
I actually think they were. I think they were really well done. Truthfully,
people are like, it's too. People always bitch about because it's got too much green screen. Which like, why wouldn't you? It's cheaper than making your own fucking practical effects.
Well, yeah.
For one, and two, It has a lot of shit. People are like, oh, it's got too much stuff with the Senate. I'm like, that's the important part. Like, and the love scenes are kind of cringy as fuck.
Oh, they super are.
Fuck, dude. God.
I'm not saying there's not bad parts of them, but I think that they were really well done.
They were. It adds to the story of 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
Like, because it all ties into that.
Yes. I think it ties into it perfectly. I don't feel like there are any questions left over at the end of like, okay, well then, but how did we get here?
Right.
Like everything has tied up in a nice, perfect little bow. And I think that really that's exactly what it needed. And that's even beyond my obsession with Ewan McGregor. Like, that's not even, I mean, he obviously is like the best part of that entire.
I'm not gonna go and say all that, but all right.
I think he's the best part of the whole series.
Qui-Gon's pretty good too. And Darth Maul.
Fair. But I feel like Darth Maul is better in Clone Wars.
He's better yeah.
So I feel like that's hard to say. He was barely in it.
Yeah, no.
So I feel like it's really hard to say that he's the best part when in reality, the best part of him is for sure Clone Wars.
Yeah, he's good in that. I would have loved to have Jar Jar Binks be the Sith Lord.
Dude, that's my favorite Reddit theory of all time.
I mean, well, not only the theory, but I loved that was him at the end of number 9. That he was actually Jar Jar Binks. Like,
I would have shit my.
I would have shit myself. That would have saved
shit someone else's pants.
That would have saved the fucking end of that. And those the sequel trilogy as they call them, which is weird because 4.6 are also a sequel. So like,
no, it's the original. Then you've got the prequel and the sequel.
But sequel's also a sequel to the original too.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Fair.
So originally the original is also a sequel to 1, 2, and 3. Anyway, but yeah, like I would just why him? You couldn't think of anybody like even Mace Windu coming back. I mean, the fucking like.
Well, I hope he comes back in Mandalorian.
Yeah, but I thought that was Mace Windu down there, who was the bad guy the whole time, and then you have Snoke, who has it's just some dude. There's no background. Oh, it's just some dude with a fucking cut in his head.
Take it down a notch.
What are you telling me to take it down a notch for?
Because you're screaming into the mic.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I just get passionate about what I'm saying about some bullshit. These last movies, bullshit. Like they just make me so fucking mad. And then you got Rey and Kylo Ren talking to each other, but also physically touching stuff in the other person's realm.
So
I'm like, what
stupid.
the fuck is that about?
And also really sad because they could have done so much with him.
Yeah, his chest looked very weird.
He's just an odd looking guy.
He is. Well, it's funny. He does great stuff on SNL, Adam Driver, but just the Kylo Ren he played as, I think he did the best he could, but the character stuff was just so bad.
He was given a shit script and a shit movie, and I feel like he did what he could. That's what I was saying earlier. I feel like you had good casting.
You did.
You had great casting, but you had horrible characters and horrible plot lines, horrible development of the characters, and I feel like those actors did what they could with what they were given. So I respect the actors, but the movies were fucking garbage.
Now, granted, I've only seen each of them one time, but like, I was watching myself, I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's the plot of this episode?
Yeah.
Except for the last one. That was it. Like, I can't tell you anything what happened to any of them.
I don't remember
any details, any of the plots of what they're trying to accomplish in any of the movies besides the last one, her fighting Palpatine at the end and them all. And he's trying to launch all these ships to go rule the galaxy again. That's it. Like,
yeah.
I have no idea what happens in episode 7.
I don't remember anything.
Episode 8, I have no idea except they're fucking running from space and Laura Dern like crashed the spaceship into the First Order spaceship.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
And Leia fucking flying the fucking back out of space into the spaceship, which is some old bullshit to begin with.
that was some
straight A
bullshit.
Fucking.
It doesn't
bullshit.
make any fucking sense.
It doesn't.
No sense whatsoever.
And
it would be one thing if they had like kind of sprinkled in the idea of her having like powers and shit.
Right. Well, there's that one scene where they're like in the past and Luke's trying to be a Jedi for like 2 seconds of a fucking film.
It would be one thing if there was actual evidence that they had sprinkled in somewhere, and then you're like, oh, okay. But it literally just came out of nowhere.
Like that.
And you're like, what the fuck? When did this fucking happen? We have now been following her for how many years, and we just don't know, and this has never come up.
Plus, it's dramatic because you think she's dead. So, like, you have all this.
Oh, you ruin everything.
Like, oh my gosh, she's dead. And then
ruin the whole moment.
Oh, she's alive. They'd be like fucking Han getting stabbed by Kylo Ren. All of a sudden, he's alive.
Yeah, you lose every bit of tension that you built up.
Yeah, you're like,
the movie needed that.
Oh my god! And then she's like, or Luke just disappears. He just dies like Obi-Wan, just fucking Force Ghost. I'm like, why'd he have to go? For what? For what reason?
It's his time.
It's
his time. He's so mad.
It make me so aggravated.
Yeah.
I remember watching like, it's a fucking Millennium Falcon. Oh, she got a fucking lightsaber, and then just like, okay, that's great nostalgia. Where's the plot of the movie at?
Yeah, there isn't one.
Where's the goodness of the movies? Where's that awe-inspiring? Like even watching the prequels, there's some good moments. You can like in episode 1, you have Qui-Gon, you have the pod racing, which is a bit long, but still cool for the time. Like it's cool new idea. And then you have Darth Maul and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon fighting. You have
which is the best fucking fight of the entire.
You have the fucking space fight.
Yeah.
On the up with the Trade Federation on those cool ships, and then you have the Gungans fighting the Gungans fighting the droids, which I mean Gungans are like the Ewoks, which are people give shit about Jar Jar Binks upon hey, you had fucking Ewoks walking around fucking cuddly teddy bears throwing rocks and fucking spears at machines. So I mean, how dumb are they? And then number two, not really a fan of because it's all a love story and like Anakin, Padme, I've dreamed about you every day for like 10 years.
Creepy
and
as fuck. Like it is creepy as shit. And also, Ewan McGregor's hair is terrible.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up without a mother. You get fucking like attached real quick.
Let us know. Is that how that works in real life?
Probably,
I don't know. It's just like that hair is so bad, and I think about that all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, he still pulled it off. It was fucking Ewan McGregor, and he's just like fucking. He's a good actor, so he's like, yeah, I know my hair looks like fucking straight garbage, but I'm gonna still fucking rock the fuck out of this wig.
Yeah. That's not a wig, that's his real hair.
Oh, was it?
That was his real hair.
Oh, it's so garbage.
I know.
The
poor thing.
Yeah, second one not really fun. Like the only good part was at the end when they.
But there's good character development in the second one, and it's the second movie. As much as it's not a super exciting movie,
we see Anakin being like a young Jedi.
There is a lot of really important character development that I feel like happens that then continues through like Clone Wars. Like Clone Wars has the best character development. I really think that Clone Wars is the best
Star Wars spinoff. Star Wars in the Star Wars universe. Star Wars.
Yeah. I feel like, especially when it comes to like the main storyline, obviously, like I feel like Mandalorian is like far and away one of the best pieces of Star Wars material.
Yeah, I mean, I like Mandalorian, but I think
it doesn't have anything to do with the main storyline of like, what we're talking about. So Clone Wars is like the absolute best. I feel like it's better than any of the other movies. There is so much important character development, and you wouldn't think there'd be that much important character development that would happen between two movies, but it is extremely important. Yeah.
But and then like other than the actual battle at the end on Geonosis, like kind of boring. Even the battle wasn't that good. Only if I count Dooku, and that was really about it.
I love Dooku.
Yeah,
but General Grievous is my favorite.
And number three was kick ass more towards the end.
3 is the best.
And the middle.
3 is my favorite movie.
You have Grievous, and then Anakin and his fucking wavy bullshit hair.
His hair's bullshit in that movie too.
Yeah, and at the end where obviously Annie fights Obi, but I hope I just listen to this because then she's gonna fucking figure out all the stuff. I didn't say anything too bad because I didn't say anybody's last names, but anyway, yeah, I just don't. 3 was good, and at the end of that's awesome, and it ties up everything so nicely to go into number 4.
It's a perfect movie to stop on.
And even those are good. I mean, people give them shit because that's all green screen and the last shit to do with the Senate, but like I think it's necessary because then you know how the Republic fell and the Empire gained control to an extent. And I was trying to explain it to my wife when watching the first episode 4 because she'd never seen it before. She's like, well, I don't understand this. Like, she's like, I watched 40 minutes and I don't know what the fuck's going on because like. I feel like I'm in the middle of a movie. I'm like, you are. You're in the middle of a series. Like,
yeah, and a whole series.
Yeah, like you really are. 3 and 4, like in the middle of the 6. And I was just like, what? Like trying to tell you, like, it was a Senate. Everybody voted and shit, and everybody ran their lands, and the Empire took over, and they basically took over everything.
Well, and it's tough too because, like, especially when you're exposing someone to it the first time, it's hard to choose whether or not to give it to them in release order or chronological order.
Yeah, but I feel like when I was telling her, like, she's like, I think I'm about to like, if you watch it that way, then a lot of stuff that is a big surprise number 4, 5, and 6 isn't as big because you already know what's going to happen. You already know shit that happened 1, 2, 3. The facts in that are determined. The facts in the 4, 5, and 6 that you're already going to know.
Right.
Like 4, 5, and 6 were lined up that way to give big fucking important like
surprises and
surprise and twist. Which if you watch 1, 2, 3 first, then they're just ruined.
Right. That's fair.
Like then it makes no sense.
But also at this point in time, like
my wife doesn't know. She's never seen them. She doesn't care for it. She doesn't hear anything about it because now people
how have you lived for this long?
That's just her thing.
Not know.
I'm sure she does.
Some of the big twists.
I think she does, but I think she doesn't care enough to because none of her friends watch it. I don't think she's ever seen it, so she doesn't surround herself with that.
I guess that's true. I've always surrounded myself with a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, and it's not her crowd.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I can imagine not being in that crowd.
Yeah, well, we're losers.
Basically,
if I could suck. Yeah. So I was trying to explain that to her, like, here's everything happened, and this is why. Like, I saw a meme the other day. It was like, it was like people back in 1977 watching Star Wars for the first time, like the Clone Wars. They're like, the what? The Clone Wars. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's hard to pick up because Star Wars Episode 4 is so vague. Like, when it's like, who are the Jedi? What's the Force? Which makes sense because you don't know because it's
Right.
like they're so vague. Like, she's like, what's a Jedi? I'm like, well, the Jedi's what he said. They're the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic, which means nothing because you know the Old Republic is
Right.
or what they did.
Right.
So I'm like, you keep watching 1, 2, and 3. We'll watch and you'll find out what that means.
And you'll kind of understand better.
Yeah, a little better. Even though then it's still kind of vague too because like you're at the end of the Jedi. Basically.
Right.
That's what I heard they're gonna make. I heard that Disney was gonna make a new spinoff about the Jedi like a few hundred years before like everything happened in 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, they're making a whole shitload of spinoffs.
Well, yeah, but I was just talking about that one, like that way you can see what more of the Jedi did before like their fall. And,
yeah,
which would be good. Just I'd like to see that because there's so much to Star Wars lore, dude.
That's why I really want to read the books.
Dude, there's so many books.
But that's the problem. There's so many, I don't know where to start. So hey, anyone out there, if you've read the books and you know a good place to start, let me know because I read all the time and I want to read the books, but I'm just overwhelmed and I don't know where to start.
Well, I learned a lot of stuff I know from just watching Star Wars Theory on YouTube and the Stupendous Wave is another website. And they just basically go like about like some of the beginnings of the Jedi and the Sith and who was what and how basically all Sith are basically defective Jedi. To an extent, like and I said they're like their own creatures, so it goes deep in that, and like who did what, and because they basically read the books and then
and then spill out YouTube videos on it.
On the videos on it, which is good because I like it. Because I'm not gonna read them all. There's fucking hundreds of probably Star Wars books written by all kinds of authors.
Yeah,
and they're not canon.
I know, right?
But it's so cool lore. I wish they were canon because.
But I think if I'm not mistaken, some of them they've like there have been some things that they've brought in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same with like
I think I haven't watched Rebels.
Rebels is good.
And if I'm not mistaken, I can't. Someone told me some things about like some of the stuff from the books that actually got brought into Rebels. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't remember what.
Rebels is good because Rebels has a episode 4 feel. That's what kind of takes place on episode 4.
Yeah, it
has a really good feel to it because it feels like that kind of time.
Like I know what happens in it because I've
seen stuff.
I've seen like a lot of the endings, and I've seen some of like the
like
big
a synopsis of it.
Yeah, I've seen some of the big pieces of it. So at this point, it's just like I don't have the time to sit down and watch it all.
It's like 5 seasons, but it's good. There's some good parts in it.
I mean, I did sit down and watch all of Clone Wars, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't really like the animation style of Rebels.
Yes, it's a bit different to get. It's different to get on to.
But I didn't really like the animation style of Clone Wars when it first started either.
Yeah, Rebels is,
and it kind of grew on me.
Rebels is slow, but it's almost like what like Star Wars Episode 4 is. It's a bunch of rebels.
Yeah,
and they're all different people coming together, and it kind of has, like I said, it has that Episode 4 kind of feel to it. Like they're all just vagabonds and fucking rebels trying to evade the Empire. Unlike Clone Wars, which is just the Jedi's fighting against the fucking like the Separatists and all that shit.
Right.
So. I would give Rebels. If you're all listening, give Rebels a shot. It really is a good show, and it just has a lot of like stuff. And you see like Darth Vader, and you see you first encounter the Inquisitors and
the Inquisitors.
Yeah, which was the only thing I ever seen on besides Jedi Fallen Order. You see Inquisitors in that game too.
Yeah.
So that's cool to see them basically Sith hunting down other Jedi to kill them.
Yeah, that's cool.
And one of the people in there that I really recognized voice-wise was Frankie. Oh my god, who's the guy who played Scooby-Doo in Scooby-Doo movie? He played Fred.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar both playing Rebels.
I love Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr. is in that. And the weird part me and Mike were talking about the other day, if you haven't watched Rebels, Hera and Kanan Jarrus, who's the Jedi, have a kid together. And Hera is a Twi'lek.
Interesting.
And he's a human.
Interesting.
And they have a baby together. So I'm like, that's really the first time you see inbreeding of that sort.
Inbreeding.
Or crossbreeding, I mean.
Inbreeding.
So it's like
inbreeding, crossbreeding.
So that means they can do that. I mean, you can fuck a wampa and make a fucking baby yeti / human with some fucking horns and a fucked up.
I hope so.
And a fucked up lockjaw mouth.
Lockjaw from Slop Jobs.
Like it's just weird. It looks so odd. Well, Hera, her ship is in the end of the Ghost is actually in the end of Star Wars Episode 9 when they're all flying to fight the Emperor.
Oh, really?
You see the Ghost in like the bottom left corner.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. But yeah, good show. Check it out. The clones are in it too. I see a few of the clones from Clone Wars are in it. The main ones like
Rex.
Yeah, Rex and a few other ones are in there. On this fucking ship out in the middle of this fucking desert, just chilling. Yeah, that was all about Cara Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not the one Star and the games too. I was talking about 7, 8, 9.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
It was
Star
all
Wars.
about. It was about the game.
Yeah, so I might buy those because I played the 1 through 6 when they released the big pack, and I was just I used to play that game hours, son. So many hours in that game.
Yeah, I have the complete
sagas.
Yeah, the complete saga or whatever.
Yeah, so I actually play the fuck out of that game all the time, dude. And then I haven't played 7. I was gonna play 7, but I was like, well, 8, 9 are out. They've been out for a few years now, so why not? So I guess finally now they're coming out with 8, 9 Lego Star Wars, so that'd be exciting. But they're probably gonna be those will probably be better than the actual fucking movies.
No, it's just like everything else. It's literally just gonna be them. It's just gonna be going through the storyline.
Yeah, but hopefully
that's what every Lego game is. And I love Lego games. I always buy the Lego games. Like I have all the Marvel.
I don't like when they added voices though.
And the DC Lego. I have all those. I got like Jurassic World, which that one's cool because then you go through every Jurassic Park movie, and you go through like Jurassic World. It's really cool. I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh, but all of them, all the Lego movies, all the Lego games are literally just a recreation of the movie.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
So, I mean, the game probably will be more exciting than the movies, but it's probably going to suck just as much at the same time. It's the same storyline, so it's not like the storyline's going to get any better. It'll be fun,
maybe, because you're playing it, so if I could just watch some boring fucking shit.
Yeah, true.
Well, I don't like when they added voices to the Legos. I thought it was fine when they weren't doing voices, and they're just kind of like...
Oh, I love the voices.
Doing, like, just, like doing facial expressions. I love that shit, because it's almost like a pantomime, kind of like black and white, like, kind of shit. Like, I thought that shit was hilarious. Like they're being like almost slapstick comedy, and that would fucking just be. I'm like, that's so fucking funny.
I love the.
Or like
voices,
you see like
though.
a droid, you like one of the fucking droids like shooting guns and one be carrying a fucking carrot.
Yeah. Oh my god,
and that would fucking
that shit.
get me so fucking hard every time, dude.
In the I think it's the Jurassic World games. They have like a banana. They'll be like, instead of guns, they'll have like a banana and shit like that. And then for some reason, there's like this pig that just runs through. In every single game, there's just always this random pig that shows up half the time.
I love shit like that, dude.
And the Lego games are so good for stupid shit like that.
They really are. Like they're meant that way.
Because they're for kids.
I think the first ones were Star Wars.
Were they the first ones they have the Lego
Batman.
games?
Batman were good too.
Batman.
It was the Batman or Star Wars were the first Lego games. So I think it was Indiana Jones. I'm pretty sure
they did Lord of the Rings too, though.
They did do
Lord of the Rings might have been one of the first ones.
Yeah, I was up there too. Same thing. Like you can know it's an old game when they don't have voices. The ones that have voices are obviously the newer ones.
Right. But I love the Lego games. I had the Lego movie. The Lego games. I love the Lego.
Can you imagine making a live action game of the Lego movie instead of making like a Lego game out of a live action movie?
That'd be great. I'd play the shit out of that. Fucking a live action Lego movie game. That would be wonderful.
That would be fucking hilarious. I would if you're a game.
That would be some Lego shit to do.
That would be some Lego.
That's exactly something.
You want a Lego movie? It's a live action game of it.
Yeah, that's exactly some shit they would do.
Featuring who would play the main character Emmett?
Chris Pratt, who played him.
What was it? Okay, we can't Chris Pratt time again. That'd be different people.
Why does it have to be someone different?
I don't know.
They should be their actual voice characters.
Yeah, but you can't do like some people just are different.
Like Will Ferrell played the bad guy.
Oh yeah, but something could. But I think
Liam Neeson was in it too. He was the cop.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there.
The good cop, bad cop.
Oh yeah.
And then his fucking face turned. I loved the Lego movies.
I want to see the first one.
The second one's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
The first one I was like, eh.
Oh, I like.
I want to see it a couple times. Like, fuck.
I liked it a lot. I love kids movies though.
Yeah, Pixar was good. They're not as good. I don't think they're getting. I don't know. The last good movie I think I saw from them was Wreck-It Ralph.
I actually never watched Wreck-It Ralph.
Dude, Wreck-It Ralph is my fucking. I love that movie.
Everyone loves that movie.
It's such a great fucking movie, dude. You've got to watch it because it takes place in a video game.
Yeah, I know. I know about it. I've just never actually watched it.
She hear that folks. She knows about it, but she's never seen it.
Well, yeah. Wow. But
wow.
I love my favorite kids movies are Megamind and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah, Flint Lockwood. My son, he's my beautiful son.
Hello, America. This is Sam Sparks. Hello, Sam Sparks. This is America. Steve. I love Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Here comes baby Brent.
Chicken Brent.
Yeah, Chicken Brent.
Oh, I'm Chicken Brent.
Steve, dude.
I think we did that in the first episode.
I don't think we did.
I think I did.
Did we keep it in there?
I don't know.
I don't think we did.
I don't know. We were talking about Blue's Clues, and I went, Steve!
Oh, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, Steve from Blue's Clues. Mail time.
Mail's, yeah.
Dude, I still
Here's the middle, it never does it. Makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail.
She'll confirm this, but there's times where I'm like, we're at work, like looking back facts. I'm like, by the time something, I'm like, well, let's look at my handy dandy notebook.
Dude, we both say handy dandy notebook.
All the fucking time. No, I'm a handy because that's all for fucking Blue's Clues, dude. My handy dandy notebook. I just look at my fucking phone and look up Google. Like,
loved it.
I love fucking saying that shit.
I love Blue's Clues. I watched Blue's Clues for way too long.
I still watched when I was like a teenager.
Like, I got to the point.
I'm like, there it is, Blue's right there. There it is, right there in the corner, bro. Dude, get it.
That's the problem.
Dude, get it right there in the corner. It's right there.
When I got to the point where I started yelling at the TV.
Yeah, that's how you know it's
good,
bro.
I was like, Steve, I mean, she went that way. Like,
are you fucking blind?
Oh my god, I would get so mad. My mom would come out and she'd be like,
you have a fucking
maybe
problem.
you're just a little too old to be watching Blue's Clues.
No, I'm not.
And I was like, maybe you're right. But I love it.
I'm still gonna watch it.
I love blue. I love magenta.
I don't like magenta as much.
I love
salt and pepper, dude.
Salt and pepper and paprika.
And paprika, their baby, which makes no fucking sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, salt and pepper make fucking not paprika.
No.
Which is just pepper.
You know.
Pepper and salt make mother pepper. And they replaced that dude, Steve, with the fucking other guy.
With Joe.
And just went to shit.
I think it was Joe, and it was like his cousin, because Steve went off to college or some shit.
Yeah. I really just left the show and started making music.
Yeah. Oh, you remember there's always that rumor that he, like, got arrested?
Yeah,
there was always that rumor.
That was before the internet was, I mean, not before the internet, but it was before Facebook and fucking social media and shit like that. You didn't know, you just heard fucking rumors on the internet.
Yeah, he got arrested because he did something. I don't even remember what it was, but there was always that rumor that he was in jail. He wasn't.
No, he was making music. He actually made kids music.
I didn't know he made kids music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does.
I thought he was still working like with Nickelodeon at some point. I don't remember.
Speaking of Nickelodeon, when the fuck are they gonna end SpongeBob? I'm done with that show. Just like Family Guy. It's time. It's time. Like, you need to just stop. Like, you've had your run. You've made your billions and millions of dollars on it. Like, I think it's time. Like, it goes so long, it's not funny anymore. It's more like annoying to an extent.
I'm gonna back that up with like other shows that have gone on too long, and I'm gonna say like Supernatural.
Yeah,
like there is a point where shows. I understand Supernatural is done now, but Supernatural should have ended years ago.
Just
like I loved the show. I was a big fan, but even as a fan, I was able to say this show has gone on for too long.
It's not exhilarating anymore like it was.
Well, it got to the point where like they both had died multiple times and been brought back, and then it's like nothing can shock you anymore. Okay, they're dead. Well, are they really dead? They're probably just going to come back in the next couple episodes. Like nothing mattered anymore. It didn't matter what happened to them because the show was going to continue.
Well, what was cool about it is that they started hunting monsters in the first season. Like, it's almost like an X-Files kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
Monsters, all this. What's fun? This monster, but like having monsters can really chase for. Like, you run out of monsters to chase. Like.
Well, then they started getting into really shitty storylines.
Did they? See, I got to like the beginning of the second season.
I have not watched the final season, but
it's almost like my wife just finished Criminal Minds, which it's been on for like 15 plus years. Like
it's the same shit.
Fucking time. Yeah, I'm like,
it's the same. Every single episode is the same thing.
So I'm like, how you watch murders? All like it's the same. Like.
That's why I watch true crime stuff, because at least it's like a different storyline.
Yeah, but it's like people get murdered, you gotta go find out who it is. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, it's this guy. Oh.
Well, I don't do very well with procedural shows like that.
Like Law and Order and shit like that.
Yeah, like I said, I watch all the Chicago shows, like Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD. I watch all those, but I started them from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I feel like there was this difference of I kind of got in on the ground floor and like knew the characters and watched all the character development happen in real time, rather than like there is no way in hell I could go back and binge watch like all of Criminal Minds or something like that and watch all of it, because it's the same fucking episode every single day. You're watching it over and over and over again. Like, at least with like the Chicago shows, I've been watching them for 7 years.
Like, there's no variation. It's just the same shit, just different people.
Yeah, and they're super like drama, like
drama as fuck.
That's
it's a fucking soap opera. It's basically show. It's a soap.
Yeah. So, but I feel like shows like Criminal Minds and stuff like that, they have storylines that they follow.
Yeah,
but for the most, you can watch one episode and it's pretty self-contained, and
there might be where like some dude's mad at the other dude in the bureau. You're like, okay,
yeah. I wonder why, but it's not like you have to watch an entire season to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's not like a part of the episode. That's like my wife. She watches when I used to watch with her was Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my god, fuck that show.
And I watched the first 6 seasons. I was like, oh man, that's the first 6 seasons are good.
The first couple seasons were really good.
And then fucking George dies. and that's fucking sad because he gets to try to save some woman, he dies, and then Katherine Heigl, who apparently is a fucking bitch to work with, like she's on some dude's dick who's dying and who plays Negan in The Walking Dead,
who's the dad in Supernatural.
Yeah, and she's on him, and I'm like, this bitch fucking crazy, like she's trying to do all this to save him, like this bitch gonna get fired, and she doesn't, and you got McDreamy and that whole fucking thing, and like
you have McDreamy and McSteamy.
Yeah,
and is he? Oh, I wasn't sure if he was alive or not.
Because McSteamy Sloan is a dick at first, but then like he grows on you.
Yeah,
like, he comes nicer, and then he fucking dies on an airplane. But
that's right.
But I didn't watch it more. That was my wife was talking about that because I was after season 6, and like I got season 6, and like everybody was gone. Like the Asian lady she was with, her name, and then Katherine Heigl left, and
then what's her face left to do private practice.
Yeah, the Asian lady.
No, it wasn't the Asian lady. It was the red-haired lady. She left and she did private practice.
Yeah, McSteamy's wife.
And she was also in Fargo.
Yeah, she was in
the first season of Fargo.
I forget her name. I just remember too, she did some voice acting.
Yeah, but I like her a lot. She's really good
looking, and but like they all just leave, and it's Alex, who's a guy on the show who's a fucking dick the whole time. Mama said, he's gotten better. No, he's still a fucking asshole in that show. Still, 14, 15 seasons later, still a dick. And then
Kate Walsh,
that's it.
That's her name.
Yeah, so Alex is still in it, and he's just a fucking dick the whole time still. And he was in love with this one chick who thought was another chick, but it was some other chick, and that was a whole weird fucking arc. She got a crack. He found this lady got a crack accident, and she was like all mangled up. And then like he falls in love with her because she's his patient, so they fall in love together.
Mm-hmm.
Then he realizes she's fucking psycho and doesn't want to be with her anymore. So and then she's all fucking fucked up because of it. It's really weird. I had to go back and watch it, and but at the end when we watched that out, people left in the original cast is literally like
what's what happened with CSI.
Him is Alex and Ellen Pompey, which is Gray, Doctor her name.
Yeah.
Something Gray.
Meredith.
Yeah, Meredith Grey. That's
Meredith
it.
Grey.
And it's just not the same thing anymore. It's changed so much. It's not even good. Like I just couldn't watch it.
That's what happened with CSI.
It was too much drama. I'm just done. Like I just can't handle the drama anymore. How much drama can go in a fucking hospital? How much?
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot,
but not like that.
Not
to that extent.
No.
Like,
not to like Hollywood.
That's some Hollywood bullshit drama.
Well, yeah. I mean, they don't like claim that it's like a real thing.
Yeah, but it's wherever the top.
Before that, it was ER. ER was the same way. I never watched ER, but it was the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it was also a good show to begin with.
Yeah,
and like I said, what was that show you're talking about before? You're talking about ER, and you're just talking about it.
I was talking about Supernatural.
No, CSI.
Oh yeah, CSI was the same way. Like Grissom left, and then the
Lawrence Fishburne came in,
and then it wasn't good anymore. The whole main cast left, and then it just wasn't good anymore. And that's the good thing about like the Chicago shows. Mm-hmm. They have had one or two people like come in and out in every few seasons, but it's been on for like 8 years now. At least Fire has been. So it's like you still have a vast majority of the main cast is still there. And there have been like, one person will come and go in a season or 2 seasons or whatever, but for the most part it's still the same cast. So I feel like that's another reason why I still watch it.
I remember when CSI, I used to watch that on Spike, and even that got me on. It's kind of like your kind of like Criminal Minds. It's the same thing every episode, really.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I remember started watching CSI Miami with my wife. Yeah, with Horatio.
Yeah,
and that guy is fucking killer.
CSI Miami and CSI New York.
Now watch New York because that's got Gary Sinise, right?
Yeah, I liked that one.
Never watched it, but I did watch Miami, and even that got blatant. And then like, I mean, there was one season. This one guy comes on. It's like season 2 or 3. This one guy comes on from some other department. Some other's like CSI comes in. And then at the end of the season, there's like a gas leak, and he dies in it. What? So he's in there for like one season. One season, in the whole season,
that's
he dies. I'm like, why would you bring him in there and kill him? I'm like, why?
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make a fucking lick of sense. It doesn't make a goddamn fucking goddamn sense. And I'm like, I like him. I'm like, dude, I like this guy. And you're like, yeah, he's done for.
But it's all the same thing. That's I struggle with that. Like we have been watching Justified lately, and
with Timothy Olyphant.
I love the show. I love him.
He's a good actor. I wish he did more.
He's amazing, but he plays the same fucking guy in everything.
Yeah, just that dude.
He does. He just plays literally. Yeah, he is. Like I truly believe that's just who he is. I feel like they write the roles for him.
Like some people are just bad guys in movies, and he's just that kind of guy. That's a good guy.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like the same thing with like Liam Neeson. Ever since he's done Taken, has literally done a variation of Taken in every fucking thing he's been in. He is. Yeah, he's a good actor.
Fucking Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn. God damn it. Give him a lightsaber and you put him in fucking Taken. You fucking shit.
Yeah, he does have a particular set of skills.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Choking bitches with the before that. Getting down with the pee pants.
Point was, totally forgot what I was saying. We've been watching Justified, and I can't watch more than a couple episodes at a time. I mean, we've been watching it for months now, and I love the show. The show is great. The casting is wonderful. It has a good plot, but the problem is that all in all, it's a procedural show. Yeah. Every episode, he's hunting down some kind of criminal, and now granted, sometimes it does end up linking back to the whole overarching storyline for the season, and a lot of it does, but the problem is that it's every single episode is the same thing. It is some sort of hunting down somebody, and then it turns into something that does have to do with the overall storyline, and that's it. And it's the same thing every episode, so I have to do it in breaks. Like, we'll watch an episode or two, and then I can't do anything more than that because it just gets boring, and I don't want it to get boring because it's a good show.
That's like you're talking about that, it's kind of like you're talking about the Mandalorian being a good show. I feel like the Mandalorian is like that. Oh, I have to do something. It's the same, yeah. I have to do something. Oh, but you do something for me first.
Exactly. And then they'll send him to somewhere else.
And he'll do some shit.
And he'll do something for them.
And they'll be like, okay, I'll do it for you now.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, okay, well, I'll do this for you, but now you've got to go here for other help.
Yeah, so I'm like, it kind of gets a little bit monotonous, but I mean, like, what else can you do? So he's a bounty hunter, so he's going to kind of be in that kind of position. But, like, shows like Psych.
I love Psych.
Is that way, but it's every episode. Like, it's him being psychic, but it's different because it's...
But it was also funny.
Yeah.
When it's a comedy aspect, it's different. You can have a comedy procedural, and it'll work. And you can binge that.
That's why sitcoms work back in the day. Not
exactly.
Like, but, like, that's why I love... So, like, I watch, like, it's all just mysteries of somebody being murdered, but, like... He does the same thing, but different ways. And but he also
and it's always some sort of
crack up jokes. The whole time. Him and Gus.
So good. That was so good.
Him and Gus. Right here. Him and Gus. Mm-hmm.
That's us, yeah. And when we're not Dante and Randall, we're Sean and Gus.
It's like that, but that's why I think cartoons are good though, because cartoons aren't
except SpongeBob. That was the whole point.
But are procedural, but like they're not. Like every episode's something different.
Yeah,
and it has nothing to talk to any other episode. Well, most cartoons.
Yeah.
Some vary, but like that's why I love watching Aqua Teen, dude. Because no Aqua Teen episode was so Aqua Teen has anything to do with any other episode of Aqua Teen.
No.
Sometimes they'll bring like other enemies they've had and shit like that. Yeah. But like there's no storyline. It's just all random bullshit every episode.
I fucking love it. God, I love that show.
I fucking love Aqua Teen, dude. That's almost every season on DVD. Like I fucking love that show. Arena 911, same thing.
Yeah, I still need to watch that.
I'm gonna bring it over next time.
Okay.
I'll let you borrow it so I can watch it because that's your same thing. It's just. Nothing that has to do with anything else, and that's just all different stories.
Yeah,
all different episodes, all different days, and just cracks me the fuck up because they're being so stupid, just the stupidest shit that's down there. And
dude, that's us.
And it's so like not trying to be funny, but it is funny. Like when they win the lottery, and like but there's like a lotto misprint.
When we actually do our own skit shit.
I'm a shit. I'm a skit.
When we do our own skit shit.
Skit.
It's gonna be take after take because we are gonna laugh the whole time. I couldn't even do that. Oh, look at me, I'm a poor emo kid the other day without laughing 1,400 times.
That was so good, dude.
That's because it was literally
talk like that.
I did not talk like that.
That'd be
I faked it like always.
There's another skit in Reno where like at a crime scene and they're like trying to figure out how the people got killed and there's like a bag of Arby's on the table like oh we got the Arby's here and hey I got your money and then blah shoot him. So trying to figure out like what the Arby's has to do with the fucking the
crime.
Yeah, the crimes was like the fucking like the bullets for like the bullet trajectories and shit. And he's like, and so Travis comes in, he's like, he's like what the fuck are you doing? That's evidence. He's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, it's evidence. He's like, no, you told me like half an hour ago you're hungry. So he brings some Arby's and they're like, oh shit, that's not even part of the fucking crime scene. Like they forgot. He's like, you want some Arby's? So I brought you some Arby's. They're like, oh yeah, that's right. That's so fucking dumb, dude.
But I don't know, man. Like,
I'm goofing.
Dude, that's my favorite. That's my favorite clip of all time.
I was more. You fucking like. There's so much more. Like they get fucking when the cops get they try and bust like a fucking like a rubbing tug. And like, and the guys go over their fucking close, so like running through fucking town, like holding their junk in their hand with the guns and the guns on their like they're like all right, let's get. He's like sheriff's department. They're like run through the fucking streets, the fucking running butt ass naked to the streets and yelling fucking sheriff's department, trying to get back to the fucking sheriff's department. And like they go down this alley one day, like okay, like. He's like, okay, I'll switch way. He's like, well, that way it's towards the church. Probably don't go that way. Because that way it goes past the school. So which way do we go? He's like, church it is. Start fucking running. That show is great. I aspire to be like that show. That show on Aqua Teen.
I aspire to be like the whitest kid you know.
And that too. But better. I thought it'd be better than them.
Dude, I don't know. Is that possible? I love The Whitest Kid You Know.
Rena's fucking up there.
Loved it. That was another thing that brought us really close together.
Yeah.
Together.
That's what I said. You said it weird though.
I'm sorry. You say a lot of things weird.
Like what?
You said something earlier, and I thought to myself, that was kind of weird, but I didn't say anything about it. Wow. I don't remember.
Me neither. No, I think you said together was just like, you said together, but like you said it like, not
together,
weird.
Together. That's another thing that brought us close together.
Like you're about to say another word. That's something you're going to say together, but it came out like together.
Was it just my accent?
No.
Accent slipping out?
It wasn't your goddamn accent, girl, okay? That did bring us closer. That's a good case. I forget how they even happened.
What?
So I forget how that even happened. We're talking about the Whitest Kid You Know, like how
you threw out a quote, and I think you called me string bean, something like that, and I was like,
"What are you skinny? What are you fat piece of shit?"
No, you called me string bean, and I was like, "Was that a Whitest Kid You Know reference?" And you were like, "What?" And I was like, "Do you know the Whitest Kid You Know?" Because
what are you doing, string bean? What are you doing, skinny?
What are you doing, skinny? What are you doing, you fat piece of shit?
Are you string bean? You tupperware looking motherfucker.
Yeah, I really think that's what it was. You called me string bean, and no one's ever called me string bean before, unless they were talking about the Whitest Kid You Know, which was, that had a profound effect on me and my humor. I think between that and like,
yeah, but you had seen so many before I had. I've only seen like a few of them. You had like a whole fucking treasure trove of fucking.
That's because it was one of my favorite shows. It was one of my favorite shows.
I didn't have the TV channel that had it on there.
It was on IFC.
Yeah, I didn't have IFC.
It was on Fuse.
Yeah,
first it was IFC. Fuse first, and then it changed to IFC.
Yeah, I never had that. I just had clips. So like it was Abraham Lincoln, space potatoes,
fucking space.
Fucking stupid.
I fucking love space potatoes.
No offense, but the Hitler rap.
Oh, the Hitler rap! The Hitler rap was so good.
And then what was the other one I was on there?
So I exposed you to a lot more of them.
Oh, the homeschool one, dude.
Which one? The homeschool one.
And the homeschool and the online game. What?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, he's like, no. Well, she's a liar.
I wasn't even there.
Carol's a liar.
Carol's a liar.
Hey, Mom,
can I get a sandwich?
I don't know. Peanut butter and jelly?
Guys, my mom's making me a sandwich.
She's like,
I'll get it.
all the time, like, the Bears, shut up.
Guys?
What you got out there? Guys?
He's
like,
guys?
I'm like the lobby. He's like, no, dude, don't. Nah, fuck, I'm quitting. And then, dude, you showed me the fucking alien abduction, dude. That was
the smart person abduction is so great.
It's one of my fucking favorite, dude.
Brian,
dude. God, fucking Brian, dude. I love Brian.
That's the camera I'm using.
God, I wish they'd take me. Brian, you can sing off me. He's like,
more bitches.
The other more bitches in the middle of the fucking scale. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like,
the button that starts small bitches stops small bitches. Really should have been the first button you checked.
God, well, they abduct me. He fucking breaks the table.
If you guys have never
seen Whitest Kid You Know,
please look up.
If you like dumb, funny shit, check them out.
Check out the Whitest Kid You Know, or just go onto YouTube and just type in WKUK.
Yeah, Whitest Kid You Know,
and they're so great. They just recently got all of their content released to them from IFC, and so they have been slowly re-releasing their skits onto YouTube from their new official channel. And they've been doing like Zoom calls and FaceTime calls and discussing them with each other, like everyone from the group. They've gone through and talked about what the episodes were like and where they came up with certain skits and whatnot. And it's a really good for people like me who grew up watching it and thought it was hilarious. So I like the whole background story of each of the skits. But you should definitely check them out because they're hilarious. And I really think kind of formed the humor that I have today. And is kind of the reason why I want us to have a skit show as well.
YouTube, man. I just go down that fucking rabbit hole sometimes.
Go down our rabbit hole. You guys, go down our rabbit hole.
For the all videos we have.
Listen to everything.
It's not really a hole, it's just like a fucking like a hole. It's like a small hole. Not like a hole into like anywhere. It's just like a fucking like a cup of dirt you took out of the ground.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like someone punched the dirt, and that's just like a little imprint. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone here soon because my wife's gonna have my second baby, and
so this guy's gonna be gone. I will not be doing a solo podcast.
Yeah, what the fuck would you even talk about? What would you even talk about?
I would just do some true crime shit, probably. So, I swear to God, I'm not kidding. My IQ drops.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, bro.
It's just like, I'm like, there's my best friend. And then the next thing I know, I can just like feel like half of my face start to slack.
Yeah, like
and
a stroke.
I basically have a stroke and then I just get stupid.
That's fun, though.
Oh, yeah. We have a fucking blast.
Oh, yeah. Just talking. Nothing to do. We don't have to fucking be doing anything. Just talking or just fucking dying. So just make fucking like.
Can we just make stupid comments? We make fun of each other.
We do, and not only that, but we make like situations that are like
out of nothing. Like earlier when I was like, what if someone came up to you and said you had to like graze his junk, or you would like or they would put a bullet in your fucking head. Like it's just the most random shit that we can come up with.
Yeah, no, that should. But yeah, I'm having a kid soon, so I won't be on the pod.
So I don't know. I might do a solo pod. I might try and see if I can get a guest on. I might not do anything. We might just let it ride until you come back. It just really kind of depends on how long you think you'll be gone.
At least 2-3 weeks, more or less.
Yeah.
I mean, I get 4 weeks for my leave, but I have I think that within the 6 months after he's born, so I'll probably take at least 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'll probably be able to come back and be cool and be chill and fucking be Gucci. We're gonna do 3 weeks. It's gonna fucking suck, bro. That's like you when you had fucking COVID.
I know.
I've
been thinking about it. I've been like, I'm going to be so productive at work. First off, not excited about it. Second off, I'm probably going to bring my laptop and do homework every day during lunch.
Oh, that's going to be so sad.
And that's going to suck.
I'm going to do it at home, I guess. Let me see if we get a heads up on that.
Yeah,
so I do it at home. They're like, man, I miss being stupid. I'm going to be bored as fuck.
And I'm going to have to talk to Muff on clutch all day, every day. And I'm going to be like blowing my goddamn brains out.
I think I say blowing him. I was like, wait a minute.
No, I'm not going to be
wait a minute now. His neckbeard's snazzy and all that, but you know what?
Only if it's got googly eyes.
You'll blow him then?
I swear to God, it's big enough to have its own personality.
Oh, yeah. They definitely make like a sock puppet out of it. I can bend his neck down and talk. Yeah, dude, you're gonna be super fucking bored. You're gonna be like, I work just like, man, I wish I could be stupid right now. And you're like, I'm gonna come back, and you're gonna be like, fucking,
I will explode. You're gonna I will explode with stupidity.
You don't know what the fuck to even do. Like,
I'm gonna be so excited when you come back.
Oh, thanks, dude. I'll come back. You're like, yeah, I'm sick.
Probably will.
Yeah, I got transferred.
I got a new job.
Oh my God, he's like, no.
Dude, if you come back from your fucking paternity leave and I'm gone with a new job, that would fucking blow.
I would. I'd be mad. I'd be super mad. Like, could at least stayed one more day.
I wouldn't do that unless there's like an opportunity that I could not pass up, and it wouldn't be like a surprise to you. Like I would tell you. Obviously, like we talk all day, every day anyway.
No, I'd be like, hey, by the way, surprise him. Oh, great.
We do.
You don't even like me. Sounds like a fucking long con, huh? Just being a fucking
the long
twat.
con.
I thought it's weird how people make friends. It's a very weird.
We kind of fucking fluked into being friends. It was my eavesdropping that made us friends.
Aren't you glad that happened?
Yes. I am. It wasn't even on purpose. Like I wasn't purposely eavesdropping. I was literally just walking by.
Yeah.
I was walking
behind
by
us first and heard us, and then came by.
Yeah, like I was walking through produce and to my back room, and then I got into my back room and I heard the conversation continue, and I stood there for like a few minutes, and I was like, do I work up the courage to go out there and ask if that's what they were talking about? And then I walked out there and I was like, I'm really sorry to like bug you guys, but can I just ask you
if you say that?
If I just heard you talking about Dick Grayson and Wally West in the same sentence?
Yeah. We're talking about the different types of ramens and flashes there were.
Yeah. And I was like, so I'm new here. And like I really need somebody to talk.
For a few months.
I know. I really need someone to talk comics with. So can you guys be my friends?
That's nice. I saw him talk comics with you.
I know.
Every now and again I'll throw out Spawn or Green Lantern, but I don't. Or the kids on Batman, but that's crazy.
I'm definitely.
And then we got the WKUK and Tourette's guy. I don't know.
No, before that it was
Fashion Bug.
The Fashion Bug. I'd like to meet the motherfucker that named it Fashion Bug and shove a broom up his
I think that was the first thing I ever said was Fashion Bug or something like that to you, and you're like, Tourette's guy. I was like, yeah, dude, fucking Tourette's guy, dude.
You're like, it wasn't hard. This thing, not my dick.
Don't talk shit about Toto. Yeah, saying that's really weird how people just make friends. It's like, hey, this guy's cool. I'm gonna talk to him some more. And it's just very. And some people you get along with, some people you don't. Yeah, it's a really weird.
And that's okay too.
Well, it is, but it's just like it's a really weird line. Like, I don't like this person, but like you know why. But sometimes it's just like, why don't you like him for that reason? And why don't I like this person for that reason?
It's weird. It's weird.
I know it really is. It's just. Humans are very bizarre creatures.
We are.
Someone's a little sleepy over here.
I am sleepy.
Sweepy? This bitch sweeping.
I'm a sweepy baby.
She's really sweeping up.
I'm a sweepy baby. I'm a sweepy little baby.
Okay, you gotta take you outside the binky.
I'm gonna take you outside the binky, and then I'm gonna sweep.
You gotta sweep.
Yeah,
You gotta get up in fucking 7 hours.
Yeah. I have a whole page of notes here from one topic that was supposed to be our main topic of this episode, and I never fucking spoke of it. We've been recording for 3 hours. I never once spoke of it. I have a fucking page of notes.
You gotta talk about it now, then cut it.
No.
Cut it. Oh, okay.
No, well, I'll talk about it in another episode.
That's sad, dude.
It's all good. I don't care.
You just brought up, like, hey, I want to talk about this. I'm like, okay, let's talk about it.
No, I didn't even think about it.
Oh, there you go.
Didn't think about it until now.
Maybe we don't need notes anymore. Maybe we should put, like, a bullet points, like, this topic. But this was a good one.
I think so. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for joining us again on the Greasy Geesies.
Let us know what how you feel about it.
Let us know what's up.
Yeah. Follow us on all of our social media. Well, I'll put all that shit into the description.
And then or email us that too.
Yes.
Yes, definitely email us, especially if you want to talk about stuff that you would like to hear about.
Follow us on all social media. Share everything. Share our posts. Tell your friends about us. Our next episode after this guy comes back, we'll probably have a lot to talk about.
Nah.
Probably not.
I got a kid. That's it.
That's it.
Big whoop. There's fucking 7 people in the fucking planet. One more. Not big of a deal. People make babies all the time.
We'll keep you guys updated. We'll let you know when he's coming back, when we're recording, and when we'll release the next episode.
I'm
after
never
this.
coming back. She just doesn't know yet.
I'll just.
I'm mad. Would you be able to, like,
I'll let
fuck
you know.
you?
I guess I'll let you know when I'm coming back.
You can't. You couldn't make it without me.
I couldn't.
I was kidding. Just
we'll keep
kidding.
you guys updated.
Just kidding.
Depending on what we decide to do, whether or not I decide to go solo or get a guest or just hold off. So we'll follow our social media and we'll let you know on there. Okay. And until next time,
have a good one, guys.
Get you some cumbrellas.
Yeah, under my own umbrella.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.